So here we are. This is going to be an exciting video. Okay? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Okay? Today, we are gathered here to discuss and talk about me personally elaborating to my people, my community, my family, the Team Green people about the day before. Oh baby. Yo, listen. Major shout out to my boy Big Fry, who did an amazing job showcasing the game. Shout out to Dr. Disrespect as well, because honestly, you men saved me a couple of dollars. I'm not gonna hold you, okay? You saved me a couple of dollars. And I'm happy about that. Now, I know you guys are here to see what I think about the day before. And listen. You already know. I'm gonna keep shit real. We just gotta go, and we just gotta keep it honest and just let the cards fall where they may. So if that sounds good to you, make sure that you like this video, and also consider subscribing today if you want to stay up to date on all the shooter news and updates that you care about. So this is gonna be a little different. We're gonna como dice, switch it up a little bit. All right, the little Uzi shoulder. All right, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. All right. Typically, I like to start off and talk about the positives I have seen within games, right? But in this instance here, for the day before specifically, I'm gonna talk about the negatives first. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the gameplay itself. The gameplay to me looked very off-putting, like straight away. If you didn't have eyes, I like, come on. The day before just looked like something was going on with the gameplay, and to be very specific, within the gun gameplay, that was very off-putting to me. It didn't look like shots were registering correctly. It looks like there was a delay as zombies, and heck, even PvP players, like, they seemed like the shots were off or delayed or desynced to some extent, right? I think we could all agree on that, and that was super off-putting to me, because I'm a gameplay person. I like when things at least are solid in that department, because I mean, that's what we're doing here, shooting shit. You know what I mean? That's what we're doing here. And just to see that off, like, come on, baby, come on. That was very odd to me. And then to learn that there was like no VoIP at all. Like, there was no voice-over system that you could use to communicate to other gamers. Imagine that. That was very odd, because there was plenty of times when I was watching my boy Big Fry and Dr. Disrespect walk around the environments and see other players here and there. I mean, not too often. We really didn't see too many other players, which I'll get into that later. But you would hope that they could scream out, yell, say something, get some interaction going that would facilitate and heighten the experience, right? Like, just add that little extra pinch of special to the game, right? And to see that not there, right? No voice communications at all where you could talk to other players around you. That to me, totally unacceptable at this point. Like, it's just some shit that I can't get around. It's not mathing in my head. I don't know how you miss out on a feature such as that. That's like a staple in most survival shooters or survival games, period, nowadays. So that was very odd. Now, moving on, the F button for everything looting. Matter of fact, F button now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, yo, hitting the F button to loot everything was so monotonous and just so tedious. It's like I don't know if these guys have played survival games or have been in their own genre that they're trying to build upon and innovate on. And you don't see that this constant F button pressing is stupid. Okay, it's redundant, it's stupid, it gets old super quick. There should have been some type of area type of looting system where you could just press, I guess, the F button if you choose to, and it surveys the little area that you're around, and you could drag items over to your respective storage, right? That makes sense to me. That makes sense. That's how most good survival games do, right? That's how most good ones do. But not in the case of the day before. Another odd thing. And your boy don't like feeling like you're trying to play us for fools out here. Okay? Check this out, fantastic. Those gun loops in the background trying to make your environment seem like it has some shit going on in it. Stop. Just stop. Just stop right there. Like, stop all the way. That was the dumbest shit. Like, bro, I seen Dr. Disrespect running towards gunfight. I seen Fry running towards gunfight. We never seen these gunfights, right? Like, the sound never equated to where the action was. You will always hear this loop of like fire, right? And it would be randomized. I don't know if they programmed it to be like that to make it sound like it's authentic, like something's actually happening, but there actually wouldn't be shit happening. Okay, like 9 times out of 10 there was like nobody where the sound would be, which is another odd thing within this title here. Woo! Man, I'm telling you, these guys were striking out more than they were hitting. I'll just say that right off rip. And then let's talk about the barren land. Like, hello? What were we dealing with within this game here? There was a lot of situations where I just felt like, okay, this environment's just super open and nothing's happening, right? Just nothing's happening. And the game looked ashy too. Like, oh my God, take this lotion and do something with yourself, okay? Damn, like the game looked ashy, and come on, I'm a sucker for visuals, you know what I mean? But yeah, like the environment just was not hitting. It just seemed super barren and empty. And typically, I really wouldn't mind that, but it just was so off-putting for the day before because I thought we would have a little more chaos than what we seen within the title, which is another thing that I wasn't getting jiggy with at all. So, with all the bad out the way, for now, all right, for the bad out the way for now, let's talk about some of the positives that I seen within the day before. Now, I did like the environments. Very Division-like. You know what I mean? Like prototype Division type. Like, you know what I mean? But I did like the environment. I can't lie. Like, some of the points of interest were really cool. There was one instance where I seen Dr. Disrespect go into like a park area, and I liked the level of detail. I liked the things I was seeing. It just seemed very authentic, and the environment was given. Like it was given what it should be given. And I will say I do like how there was a eeriness feel and tone about the game overall. Even though there was a lot of missteps in execution within the day before, I felt like there was always an uneasiness and something unsettling about as you play the game. So I like the vibes. Like, how are the vibes hitting better than the gameplay? Make it make sense, 2023. Make it make sense. How are the vibes hitting better than the game? But yeah, I like the vibes. I like the tone. It was very, very cool. Now, another highlight for me personally about the day before that I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like the zombie interaction. I liked how some of the zombies were actually in vehicles, just having like a cigarette break type stuff. You know what I mean? They would pop out of the vehicles on some weird ass crazy shit. I liked that. I thought that was really, really cool. I was like, I haven't seen that too often. That's really cool, because some of the content creators were having like some eerie surprises as they would walk around and then the zombie would just pop out. So yeah, that was another aspect of the day before that I thought personally had a good touch and really heightened the game a bit. All in all, yo, zoom in on my eyes. All in all, the day before has fallen short, okay? Let's be very real about that. The day before has fallen short on what it has portrayed itself to be leading up to this very moment, all right? Leading up to December 7th, 2023, coming in at $40. I mean, most people are gonna bitch and complain, oh, it's early access, give them a break, oh, Shut up. Don't care. Don't care, baby. Don't care. Don't care. They have advertised this game to be one thing, and that's why it was wish listed #1 a couple of times over on Steam, right? Right? Am I wrong? Right? There was expectations for this game that the developers, not even the players, I would say in this situation, there was a lot of things that the developers set up for this experience to be, and it just simply wasn't. Right? Now, whose fault is that? This one falls upon the devs here. I feel as though if you're going to advertise something, at least have in the game what you advertise. Can you do that for us? Is that too hard to ask? Am I asking too much? And then I'll say this personally too as well. The game was doing nothing revolutionary, right? It was the bare minimum of what a survival game / extraction shooter should be. Okay? They were doing nothing, and I repeat, fucking nothing special here. There was nothing that moved the needle. I've seen some people on the internet say, hey, I think this is dope. It must not be hard to please you. Must not be hard to please you. Like, oh my God, they have water. They have a gun. Oh, the character can walk. Oh, it's lit. This game is game of the year. Must not be hard to please you. Because they had the bare minimum in the day before. And I think we deserve beyond that. I think the bar has been raised to a standard where we expect a little more out of our survival and extraction shooters. And I think that's fair enough to say. At the point that we are currently at with the day before, would I recommend this to anybody in my community? I honestly wouldn't. If I'm being a friend to you guys and just keeping it all the way real. Again, shout out to Fry and Dr. Disrespect saving me $40 because I'm glad I got to see what I got to see, because you could eyeball this and just say, like, no, this something's wrong here, so I'm happy that I was able to save some money on that front. But do I see the day before getting better in the future? I honestly don't know. I don't know if they're ever going to turn this around. It's very rare in most instances of game development when things do a 180. I'll keep it all the way real, right? It's very, very, very rare where we have those No Man's Sky type of situations where everybody comes out, myself included, adamant that this game is a facade, like some type of just falsehood of deliverables, like in things that developers want to deliver, and they end up turning it around. It's very rare that happens. In the day before, I personally don't see this happening, right? I personally don't see this happening. But if it does, by chance, and I mean by the grace of God, I would be back and I'll be frontline to give you guys the update on the good news, right? I'll be the first one to do that. But as it stands currently, just keeping it all the way fucking real, this game, it's not it, bro. It's a pass for me and should be a pass for you if you're kind of finicky on things, because I don't think my people should touch this with a 10-foot pole. But if you care to check it out and you think you could get some enjoyment out of it, and this is just something that you really have no expectation for, and you're just like, whatever, I just want to play something new, go ahead, baby. Run it. I love you. Get it. Have fun and enjoy. But for me, I'll pass for now. So guys, tell me what you think down in the comment section below. And also, if you did not check out my last video, oh baby, please click this video right here and I'll be sure to see you there.